This is the book of Proverbs, chapter 24, verse 7, and it reads this. Wisdom is too high for a fool. He openeth not his mouth in the gate. Koholayim La, Abanawa, Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rakak Radash. Double honors to the elder apostles and elder bishops of Great Millstone who rule well. Salutations to the Akim out there on the highways and the byways. Salutations to the hopeful elect. Salutations to you speckled birds, you Israelite foreigners. And shalom to the Akwaf, sitting and listening in silence as the scriptures say to do so. Proverbs 24, verse 7, and it reads this. Wisdom is too high for a fool. He openeth not his mouth in the gate. And that's what we seeing, man. You know, in the midst of Israel, man, we seen a lot of ignorant, childish, man-child Israelites that can't handle discipline, the Lord's order, the way the Lord has structured our people to be. You know, nobody wants to be corrected. Nobody wants to be, you know, told that they're going off, and amongst other things too, man. Okay? Everybody got the finger pointing at everybody else except for themselves, man. So that makes them fools, man. Okay, and with all the evidence and all the scriptures we bring out, what does it say on the screen? No amount of evidence will ever persuade an idiot, man. So we're dealing with a lot of idiots, man. Okay? You ever heard the saying, you're so smart that you're stupid? Or roughly saying it. That person is so smart that they're dumb. You ever heard of that saying? Okay, because that's, we're dealing with a lot of people that claim to be in the truth, that claim to be men of Yahweh, Hashem, Yahweh Shai, but don't want to get an order according to the scriptures. Okay? Want to come up some other way, man. Like a thief and a robber, man. Okay? So again, no amount of evidence will ever persuade an idiot, man. Okay? There's no respect amongst the men that Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai had established for 30 plus years. Okay, you feel like you can just disrespect the elder apostles, elder bishops on down. Okay, and when it says matter of fact, instead of me speaking, let me read it. It says right here in the book of 1 Timothy chapter 5, verse 1, rebuke not an elder, but entreat him as a father, and the younger men as brethren. But our people do the opposite, man. They want to be on top. They want the elders to submit to them. Okay? It's no morals, no standards, no anything. Jake is just out of control, man. Okay? Point blank period, man. Matter of fact, let's go here. The Spirit just had me, come up with this real quick lesson, man. It's the book of Ecclesiasticus, also known as Sirach, chapter 11, verse 16, and it reads this. Error and darkness had their beginning together with sinners, and evil shall wax old with them that glory therein. And those are those people that we're talking about right now, man. Those idiots, man, because they don't even realize that they're prospering in abominations and sins and transgressions, man. Because they truly believe in a wicked, abominable, filthy heart that they're doing things right, that they're not wrong, okay? That they're on the correct path that Yahweh Hashem, Yahweh Shai put them on, okay? But they're in utter darkness. They're erring left and right, man, okay? Let's read that one more time. Okay, this is the book of Ecclesiasticus, chapter 11. Verse 16, error and darkness had their beginning together with sinners, man. So these people are in utter darkness, man. Okay, the Lord gave them a certain amount of knowledge so he can mark them and judge them at the end of the day, man. Okay, the little bit of oil that they have is being taken away. Okay, St. Matthew chapter 13, verses 9 and 10. Read it. Okay. It's only given to the predestinated, man. The ones with humility, man. Okay, because as it says in Sirach 3, verse 18, the greater thou art, the more humble. Okay, but you see Jake, the greater he get, or he think he get, the more cocky, the more conceited, the more disrespectful these niggas get, man. And as the beloved elder apostle Gabar always says, man, 1 Peter chapter 4, verse 17 is going to start with you Israelites that claim to be doing the work, claim to confess the names of Yahweh, Shem Yahushua, to claim that you think you're doing things correctly, man. Okay, but you're not. Sirach 11, verse 16. And evil shall wax old with them that glory therein. Okay? Because again, can't nobody be corrected. Can't nobody be rebuked. Can't nobody be reproved. But yet, you got everybody coming against GMS with completely different doctrines, completely different thoughts when it comes to the scriptures, completely different breakdowns. But when it comes to, you know, coming against Great Millstone, everybody's all in, man. And do you really think that the Lord is just going to sit back and keep on letting all this madness go on, man? It's only one truth, one faith, one baptism, man. Okay? Let's jump back to Proverbs 23. Proverbs 23. I'm going to read verse 9, and it reads this. Speak not in the ears of a fool. Okay? Because a lot of these niggas, because that's what they are, man. They're niggas. They're just niggas in fringes, man. It's niggas in garments, man. Okay? Having examined to build a solid foundation. Don't understand what they're involved in. You know, it's just popular. It's trending. It's the new thing to do, as a lot of you Jakes and you Israelite women perceive it to be. Okay, and that's why, like the elder Manata Zakba said, man, we don't at this point. You know, we do have to mark those that cause division and, you know, correct. And then after that, it's a wrap. We're not gonna go back and forth and I cut you, you cut me. We're not. This is not no fucking pay-per-view event, man. This ain't no tap for tap, nick for nick. Nah, man, this is the Lord's work, man. We're supposed to be out here prophesying, man. Speak not in the ears of a fool, for he will despise the wisdom of thy words. And when you see, as I read, you know, first Timothy chapter 5, verse 1, man, you're supposed to entreat the elders, okay, the elder apostles, elder bishops, to the elders on down, as fathers, man. Okay, because the Lord laid them up with great wisdom, man. Okay, Hebrews chapter 5, verses 12 to 14, man. Okay, that meat. Okay, to be able to feed you with the milk and to gradually, what's the word I'm looking for? Gradually graduate you to the meat, man, to feed you with the milk and, you know, to get you to the point through the power and spirit of Yahweh Shem Yahushua to be able to discern the meat scriptures, man. Okay, but Jake think he knows it all, man. So what does it say on the screen? No amount of evidence will ever persuade an idiot. So men that have been in this truth for 30 plus years, laboring, they hold basically half of their life, man. Ever since they came in, they've been moving straight forward, increasing more and more. But yet Jake thinks they know more than the men that Yahweh Shem Yahushua has set up, man. Read this again. So Proverbs 23, verse 9. Speak not in the ears of a fool, for he will despise the wisdom of thy words. And that's what we're seeing, man. And it's all of Yahweh Shem Yahushua at the end of the day, man. Okay? It's just for the Lord to mark these people and give them a harsh, grievous judgment, man. Okay? Because as Yahweh said, man, by thy words thou shalt be justified, or by thy words thou shalt be condemned, man. Okay? And out of one Ratazah, Lord willing, because a lot of these niggas don't say Lord willing. You got, you know, wicked ass niggas talking about they the house of David. Not even saying out of one Ratazah or Yahweh Shem Yahushua Ratazah, Lord willing. Just basically saying that they're for certain and they're sure they know they're the house of David, man. That's proud, man. Okay, and the beginning of proud, to be proud, to have pride is to depart you from your maker, man. Okay, but I guess Jay can't read those scriptures though. It's the book of Sirach, chapter 20, verse 9, and it reads this. There is a sinner that have good success in evil things, and there is a gain that turneth to law. So, these niggas, what they are, they'll have a gain in getting corrupt, blind, 2/3 Israelites to follow them, to worship them. Got them calling them elders and shit. They only been in the truth for 4, 5, 6 years. How are you an elder? Okay, to be an elder, you got to be 20 years in this truth, man. Okay, 20 years in the truth to be called an elder, man. Okay, thus saith I of the elder apostle of Ramlab, man. Okay, period, man. So you gaining all this blood on your hands for judgment, man. For that big loss, man. Okay, Sirach 20, verse 9 again. There is a sinner that have good success in evil things, because the things that you're doing, they're evil in the eyes of Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai. Okay, you're not even examining yourself and really saying, you know what? Maybe I am being fucked up. Maybe I am doing some fucked up shit. Maybe I am going off. Maybe I'm doing this. Maybe I need to check myself. Maybe I need to fast and pray and get these demons off people. Nah, everybody's wrong, but you're right, man. You got the juice, and everybody else is on E. Okay. There is a sinner that have good success in evil things, and there is a gain that turneth to loss, and that loss is going to be that judgment, man. All that blood, all that crazy, false, deceitful doctrine that you preaching and teaching, talking about we in the new covenant. So why we ain't in the kingdom? How come we ain't got the new bodies? How come our women are still whores? How come our people still killing each other left and right? Okay, why are we not in Israel? Why are we not in the homeland? If we in the new covenant right now, and you got a wicked ass niggas that should not be teaching, talking about we don't got to be servants for the Lord. Just all types of fucking madness, man. And Jake really believe it's bullshit, man. And you got these again, no amount of evidence will ever persuade an idiot, man. Okay, breaking down the scriptures wrong. Okay, putting your own vain opinion on it, man. This is the book of Sirach, chapter 21, verse 26, and it reads this: the heart of fools is in their mouth, because they'll utter anything. They'll tell you how they feel. Okay, they, like I said, they're never wrong. Oh, the Lord's dealing with them. The Lord's dealing with me, this and that, and blah, blah, blah. And again, the Lord is dealing with you, but not in the correct way that you think. The Lord is destroying you, man. Sirach 21, verse 26. The heart of fools is in their mouth, but the mouth of the wise is in their heart, man. Okay? Because the ones that, are wise, that use wisdom, use discernment, discretion. Okay? They apply it to their everyday life. Not just this truth, they apply it to their everyday life, man. Discipline. They apply it to this truth and to their life, man. Okay? They apply the customs that the Lord told us to apply, man. Okay? To behave yourself wisely, man, like King David, man. Not to run your mouth left and right, man. Okay, as it says in Sirach 20. Go ahead and read that. Start from the top. Sirach 1 all the way down to verse 8. Sirach chapter 20, verse 1 to 8. Read that. It talks about how to conduct your mouth, man. Okay? And the only ones that have wisdom, knowledge, wisdom, and understanding is going to apply the things that I said: discipline, discernment, discretion. Okay, but let's read on. Let's go to matter of fact, let's jump back to Sirach 20, verse 27. Salakia. Is that the one that I want? Salakia. Bear with me. Bear with me 1 second, Israel. I think is that the right one? Salakia. 1 second. I think that's the wrong script, man. They gotta be the right one. Yeah, Khan, that's the right one. Salakia. Sirach 20, verse 27. A wise man shall promote himself to honor with his words, and that's not a good thing. You boasting of yourself. The Lord dealing with me. I am of the house of David. Okay, take the correction. You're wrong. This and that, blah, blah, blah. Come follow me, but don't follow them. Okay? A wise man shall promote himself to honor with his words. And he that have understanding will please great men. And that's what the real men do. We please Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shah, man. To feed his sheep through him, through the knowledge, wisdom, and understanding that he gave us, man. And again, we're not supposed to be, as it says, a wise man shall promote himself to honor with his words. We're not supposed to be doing that. Let's get a scripture. Sirach 6. Sirach chapter 6, verse 2. Exalt not thyself in the counsel of thine own heart, that thy soul be not torn in pieces as a bull straying alone, man. So we're not supposed to be exalting ourselves, man. Okay? Period, man. Point blank, period, man. Exalt not thyself in the counsel of thine own heart, man. Okay? You're proud. You're conceited. And again, nobody can tell you nothing wrong. Nobody can reprove you. Nobody can rebuke you. Can't nobody tell you that the Lord ain't dealing with you. Can't nobody tell you that you ain't going off, man. Can't nobody tell you a damn thing, man. Okay? You think you Bishop from Juice, man. Let's close out here, man. The point's made, man. Because again, no amount of evidence will ever persuade an idiot, man. And we give you the evidence, man. Okay? Point blank, period, man. But the Lord don't want you to receive it, man. So this is the book of Proverbs, chapter 13, verse 20, and it reads this. He that walketh with wise men, okay, our elder apostles, elder bishops, elders on down, man, those are wise men. Those are men that are really sincere, really in this truth to do the Lord's work, man. Not to exalt themselves, not to speak highly of themselves, not to, put themselves on a pedestal. No, to put Yahweh Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shah on the pedestal and to speak his words, his prophecy, man. To edify the flock through the power and spirit of Yahweh Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shah, man. He that walketh with wise men shall be wise. And where do you think we get this knowledge, wisdom, and understanding from? First and foremost through Yahweh Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shah, but through the men that he set up, man. Okay, to get the correct breakdowns, man. Because Jake hates order, man. And that's why they're trying to come up some other way as a thief and a robber, man. Okay? But a companion of fools shall be destroyed. But a companion of fools shall be destroyed. And that's what we're dealing with, man, left and right. Jake getting mad because you don't want to cut his hair. He want to have shit locks on his head, Shiva Jadas. Okay? And again, you got everybody going against GMS with different doctrines, different everything else, this and that. A flock of fucking fools, man, that are going to be destroyed. Thus saith the scriptures. Proverbs 13, verse 20. So I'm going to leave it right there, man. I don't want Ratazah. I pray and I hope that this is edifying and uplifting to the true, sincere Aki and Wa'akwaf, man. No amount of evidence will ever persuade an idiot, man. Stay the hell away from these fools, man. Okay? Because all they want is your oil, man. Shalom.